All right, we got today's find. This is really cool find. I've been looking forward to this for quite some time. The Wing Zero was my favorite Gundam. Um, the Wing Zero Kai is my absolute favorite one, but this one is definitely up there tied with the Kai. That's the one with the angel wings. But this one was really cool, and I loved. I absolutely loved this Gundam. It's from Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. The pilot, not the pirate, the pilot is Hiro Yui. And man, when that came out, I was about 15, 16, and I remember I used to model my whole life was modeled around Hiro Yui. I was this silly teenage kid. I used to dress like him a lot, and it was pretty easy. All you had to do was find a green tank top and a pair of black sweat shorts or black shorts and some I forget, Timberland boots. And that's all he really needed. And I used to style I think back now and I'm like, it's kind of cringe now to think about, but I totally did it. I did it. And then at the time I had a Civic that I was working on and fixing up and making it faster, and I didn't call it the Wing Zero, but I called it the Wing Civic. Or I called it was a Gundam, and just a lot of cringy stuff, cringy kid stuff. But yeah, I didn't find it at my local Walmart. My local Walmart never has anything, so when I went out to the antique store out towards that way, the Walmart's not too far from it, and it's like, yeah, I'll get some groceries while I'm there, and like I said, it's about 15, 20, 25 minute drive to there. So they also had the Epion there, and that's my number two. I love the Epion. So I'm hoping to go there next week when I get paid again and pick it up. But this is all I could get for today. But anyway, let's open this fella up and take a look at it. And we got a podcat just sitting there. Get my knife out here. We're going to open this thing up and take a look at it. I've been busy all afternoon. I hadn't had a chance to open this thing up yet. Been getting the house ready for the holidays and taking mom and dad stuff. Let's see. Oh, it does have beam sabers. Okay, I didn't think it would have a beam saber with this one, but it sure does. I wish it transformed. I don't. That's one thing about this universe line that I wish they would fix. I wish they would make it where these things could transform into their alt mode. Whoops! As I throw everything everywhere. That's really cool. Does these come out? Yeah, they come out. So yeah, that comes out. And yeah, he had a dual beam saber, and it's the right color too. I like that green color. I don't know if it picks up in the camera or not. Let me see if it will. It's kind of has like little flake color to it. It kind of makes it a little more shiny, but I don't think it'll pick up. And yeah, that's his shield, and it also turned into his the head would fold up in there, and it would turn when it turned into his airplane mode. And from the show, they said the airplane mode kind of conserved fuel, which I like that aspect of it because it made it a little more believable. Oh my goodness. Then my third favorite Gundam is the Death Hell. And the Death Hell Kai was really cool looking. And this Waltz was a really good movie. I really liked it. I kind of wish it had shown a little more about Hiro and Raylina, but about them getting together and stuff, but that's okay. Let's see. Yeah, it comes with alternate hands. Ooh. All right, now these little each Gundam universe comes with these little stand pieces, because you're supposed to get. Let me pull the thing out. You're supposed to buy where is it? Is this one not tell about it? may not tell about it. Usually they have like a little insert on these on what to buy, but there's a specific stand you're supposed to buy, and it hooks into that hole there, and it can hold them up. I haven't bought one yet, and I need to. Let's see, it comes with trigger finger, a trigger hand, and a fist, and then it has the grab hands. Let's take him out. Oh, there's some more hands back there. I didn't see these. See, another trigger finger. And then another grab. These hands are meant for the beam sabers. Yeah, these are meant for the beam sabers. So, even though he used the beam saber a lot in the show, he's more famous for having that double-barreled gun. Speaking of which, let's open this thing up. Take a look at it. Let's see. Let me just cut it open. But man, this Gundam looks so good. I really like that Gundam. Now I like the Freedom Gundam too. That thing was really cool, and the Gundam Double X is another one that I like. And they haven't made the Double X in the in this one yet, or in the Universe line, but there is a high grade Gundam that's already been put together, so I plan on actually getting that. Let's see, are these ones where you can open them up? Let's see, oops, the tape is picking up all the hands. Let's see, there we go, let's see. But yeah, let's see here. The gun comes apart, right? I think it said it did. Oh, I hope it does. I really hope it comes apart. Yeah, it does. Okay. Because he would put one in each hand, and he'd be like, and he would just like do this and just like spin around and just destroy everything. Or he would put them together and focus fire on one. And then, let's see. I wonder if these, let's see if you can open them. You absolutely can open these. Let's see. Looks like there's two options. Yeah, there's two options on these. You can have them, at least they did that much. Because he would do either one. Like, you can have them closed, and then I think opening it up made them a little more aerodynamic. Plus, it made them faster and more maneuverable in atmosphere, I believe. Anyway, I'm not 100% on exactly how that works, but from my understanding is that it would open up, and I think that's the beam saber, isn't it? The beam saber hilts were up there. Not sure, but I'm going to probably have them open because this is how I remember him being a lot. And he also had the Zero system, which made, like when he got the Zero system, it made Hero a lot more deadly and also a lot more emotional too, because he was able to like, hey Phoebe, he was able to like see, yeah, it made him have a faster reaction time. And he can see things before they happen. It was kind of a little bit like the like how the new types were. It's probably how they got the idea. You know, it comes with fists on him. I don't want him to have fists. I want him to have the trigger fingers. Let's see. This one is this one. Because he is absolutely going to hold his gun. I don't know if I'm going to have him hold both of them, like, at the same time, or... Because that was like his focus fires when he would do like this, and he could shoot them both at the same time, and it was just like... He was so cool. I had model kits of the Wing Zero. I had a model kit of them, and the Kai. Where's the other trigger finger? There's the other trigger finger. I had a model kit of this one where it did transform, and I wish they would have made these, because I mean it don't take much, honestly, because I mean you could just attack, because like it literally went like right here. His head would turn. His head would turn around. His hands would, like, his arms and stuff would tuck up, and then he can turn into a. He would have the airplane mode for conserving, like I said, for conserving fuel. But I mean, I remember when you saw the first wing Gundam transform. That blew my mind, because I had honestly never seen, or nor have I heard of Gundam until Gundam Wing came out on Toonami. And I want to say it was 2000, and I was 16 in the year 2000, and man, I was just, I had never heard of anime before, or I didn't even know what anime was. And when Toonami came on and started showing that stuff, I was hooked. And of course, I couldn't watch a lot of it because at that time I was working. Let's see, this one goes in this hand. This one goes in this hand. But yeah, he would do like this. He would do like that and just spin, and it would just be like complete destruction. I don't know. I may keep them open. I don't know if I will or not. I may just say forget it and close them. Oops. And close them up. There we go. That is one thing about the Universe ones. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. These things aren't as good as the model kits are. But the reason why I like this better is because I don't have patience for model kits. I just don't. I don't have the patience for it. My hands, too, are not as steady for that kind of stuff. I have built model kits before, and they were amazing. Let's see, and he kept that in this model kit. I mean, their model kits are awesome. Yeah, there we go. This was also kind of like a shield. He could, like, it would be a shield, and then he would also use the point to stab. Just like I said, it was like a weapon on its own. And then he would, to focus fire, he would pull this up. Oop. Don't pull it out of his hand, pull it up. And then he would put them together. This is how he also rescued Raylena. And then he would like focus fire, and it would like absolutely just demolish. it would just dominate. When he would shoot, he would absolutely dominate. So I'm glad they inserted his beam sabers with it. This is a deluxe figure, so it's a little more money. That's probably why. If this wasn't a deluxe figure, they probably wouldn't have had. They probably just gave him his gun and no beam sabers. But yeah, and if you haven't seen any of the Gundams, I definitely recommend checking out Gundam Wing. Now there's a lot of Gundams out there, like a lot of different Gundams out there. For the most part, they're all their own thing, except for a lot. There is also a lot of Gundams that are tied into 0079 with Amuro. But Gundam Wing is its own thing, and just like G Fighter, and but 8th MS Team is part of that 0079 world. The UC timeline, it's all part of that. And then there's just a bunch of different. Because this one, after Colony 195. That was part of the story. But yeah, if you don't know Gundam, I definitely recommend checking out. Only if you like anime and stuff like that. And they do have a lot of episodes, around 50. And then, but yeah, Gundam Wing had a movie called Endless Waltz. After Gundam Wing ended, or after the show ended, and it's good. I liked it. Like I said, I liked the story. It was it was there were certain times it was boring because it was a lot of politics in it. Oop, oop, oop. It was a lot of political stuff in it, and a lot of you know hidden things going on. And but yeah, I highly recommend that show. It's really good. It got me hooked. And then I've seen G Gundam. I've seen Seed and Seed Destiny in the movie. I liked Gundam Seed, but it was a lot of crying in it. There was a lot. It was very a lot of emotional stuff going on. That's kind of it was kind of like a lot of the main characters just crying a lot, and it kind of got annoying a little bit. But overall, the Gundams in it were amazing though. Had really cool Gundams like. And then I watched Gundam 00. I just got done watching that. And if you watch Gundam 00, you can just end when the show ends it, because they made a movie, and the movie just came completely out of left field. So it was just really weird. I'm not saying it was bad, but it was just really strange for a Gundam movie. And then excuse me. I'm also watching Gundam Double Z. Excuse me. I've been putting up holiday decorations and stuff outside. My allergies are bad. But like I said, I've been watching that Gundam Double Z, and it's a continuation of it's part of the 0079 universe, even though you don't really have any of the original characters, I think, except for the captain and a few of the ship people. But for the most part, Amuro, I haven't seen Amuro yet. And I need to watch. I kind of am out of order on it. You're supposed to watch Z Gundam and then Double Z, but I wasn't paying attention, and I started watching Double Z, so now I got to go back and watch Z. And then so far it's pretty decent. It's a little silly. It's a little bit silly, but it's not awful. It's fine. And then I've seen bits and pieces of the 8th MS team, and what I've seen of the 8th MS team, it's fantastic. It's got a good story. It's not a very long it's not a very long show. It's I think it's only 12 episodes, I believe. It's very short, but the fighting in it is more intense, and the story is more intense. And it's kind of like guerrilla warfare, and it's just a lot better. And again, everybody has their own thing. So if anime and mech and stuff like that just ain't your thing, then no big deal. But if you like anime, if you like mech, or if you like science fiction stuff, definitely recommend checking these out. If you're gonna just get into anime, I would start with 0079 first. 0079, 0080, 0083. Start watching those, and then go to Gundam Wing. If I would go from that to Gundam Wing, or you can just watch them all. Like how there are websites out there that tells you how to watch the Gundam series, and you can follow that. And I haven't seen Witch from Mercury yet, even though I do have one of the Gundams from it. I haven't seen it yet. My understanding is a little political, and a little more like modern day political, and I try to stay away from politics as much as I can, because people are just so passionate about it on every side. There's so many people that are just so extremely passionate about it. I don't like arguing. I don't like. I'm all about. I'm very pro. Let's not talk about that. I'd rather talk about something else. Or very pro. Just leave me alone on that. On what I believe and what you believe. Like, you believe what you want to believe. I'm going to believe what I believe. I don't want to discuss it. And like, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this kind of stuff. I don't want to get in heated arguments. I'm not good at arguing. I'm really not. My brain just ain't good enough to to argue with people. So I like to have just. Plus, I have so much stress in my life every day anyway. I'd rather just have a. I just want to have fun. That's plain and simple. I just want to have fun. I want people to just leave me alone about that. I don't want to discuss it. I just want to have fun. I want to have a good time. Let's talk about anime. Let's talk about G.I. Joe. Let's talk about Star Trek, Star Wars. Let's talk about cats and how great they are. I mean, cats are amazing. If anybody didn't know, cats are amazing creatures. I like dogs. Dogs are pretty cool too, but cats are where it's at. But anyway, enough of my rambling. I've rambled on. I've rambled on enough. But anyway, highly recommend this show. And this show and all the Gundam stuff, if you haven't watched them already. If you want your Gundams to be a lot more detailed, get into the Gundam builders, like the Master Grade and the I forget the top grade. I forget the name. The name will lose me right now. But yeah, get into the ones that you build, because those ones have a ton more detail. They have a ton more maneuverability on them. You can transform them into their alt modes. They're bigger too. A lot of them are bigger, and you can just do more with them. But I like the Gundam Universe lines because it gives you the base of what they look like. It gives you they're detailed. They're pretty good detail. You know, they got the eyes detailed. I mean, they're detailed well enough for my taste. They're maneuverable enough. You can pose them. They're nice. They're nicely posed. I like these. I like this line. I'm going to continue collecting this line because, like I said, I don't have to worry about putting it together, which is fine with me. But anyway, definitely recommend checking this out. And going to give some shout outs here again. Always check out Ronnie Trick Shots. He's a really cool guy, funny, nice guy to talk to. And let's see, Sparkster 1701. He does a lot of Transformers, and he does some really cool G.I. Joe Legos, and Frostbite's G.I. Joe Repro. He gets Pokemon cards and basketball cards and baseball, and he gets G.I. Joe and a bunch of just different things. Always recommend checking him out as well. And What's on Joe Mind is they were on Wednesday nights. They switched to Tuesday nights, and check them out. They're really fun to hang out with. And Kiwi Customs. He does a lot of cool custom work, and I'm sure I'm forgetting people, but let's see. I can't think of anybody else that I'd like to get. I can't think of anybody right now. Yeah, Jetman. Definitely check out his channel. He's a growing channel. Definitely check him out. And really cool guy, really nice. Guy has a lot of cool stuff. And if I missed anybody, sorry, nothing personal. Just my brain ain't braining. It's been a long day. I was off today, and I had a lot. I'm trying to get my house set up for Thanksgiving, and then get set up for Christmas, because I get my son, and he's excited about Christmas time, and so I'm trying to get it ready for both holidays at the same time. It's been a little rough. Anyway, everybody, have a good day. Take care. And I can't think of anything. The Gundams. I can't think of any slogans for Gundam. So check out Gundam. Check out all the Gundams. All the different Gundam series. Have a good week and take care.